This is a notice. The Trinity, Ty Tyson, TR Superstar, William LaVelle, we're not coming back to Princeton, West Virginia unless you provide enough security to take care of the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Champion, the greatest face in the business today, William LaVelle, the mastermind, the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and holy smoke, TR Superstar are going to be in the building only if enough security is provided. Now when you come around a bunch of hillbillies from West Virginia and a 90-year-old man comes through and hits Ty Tyson, the meanest man in professional wrestling today, with the cane, we're not coming back. We're protesting. We're laying the law down because that's what we do. That's what we can do. We're the Trinity. We run this. We do what we want when we want.
Hey, Pa, I'm hungry. You forgot to pack a lunch.
That's all right, son. I stopped off at King's Hot Dogs. We got us some King Dogs.
You're the best, Pa.
King's Hot Dog, building family memories for over 30 years. Located in the Village Square Plaza in Rural Hall. Call 336-969-4688.
Good hot dog. This is the life, son.
It sure is, Pa.
Looking for a great convenience store? Then look no further than Eddie's Zip Food Store, located on Andy Grove Parkway right here in Mount Airy. It's your hometown store, offering discount cigarettes, beer, lottery tickets, prepaid phone cards, Western Union, and so much more. And Eddie's Zip Food Store is an exclusive AIWF Advanced Ticket Center. Call 789-1748.
Weighing in this evening at 195. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Diesel here waiting on Tim Dolan to get back, and we are sitting in tonight. This episode of AIWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling is going to be the tournament. This whole show is going to be the tournament for the brand new AIWF Mid-Atlantic Virginia Championship. In the ring right now in our first round match is Kevin Stryker and Jody Osborne. And then lock up referee smile. We are at a packed house in Atkins, Virginia at the Atkins Volunteer Fire Department. Ladies and gentlemen, a full night of action here on AIWF Mid-Atlantic as the Virginia title will be determined tonight. Both men circling, Sergeant Stryker, Jody Osborne locking up. Nice move by Kevin Stryker with a slap right across the chops of Jody Osborne. Irish whip roll, nice reversal by Jody Osborne. He slaps Kevin Stryker out, and Stryker's back in. Ducks a close, boom! There it is, he set up that shock and all. No, and it. Oh, nice punch from Sergeant Stryker, and Jody Osborne goes out of the ring. Jody Osborne complaining to referee Smiley that it must have been a closed fist. I'm not sure I've seen it. Smiley making the count.
Jody Osborne in full control. Tiny Tim calling over for Rick Diesel here for a few minutes. Jody Osborne working over the leg of Sergeant Kevin Stryker. Osborne backing Kevin Stryker into the corner. Osborne taking control of Stryker with that knee around the corner post. Jody Osborne manipulating those knees and that leg area of Kevin Stryker, Sergeant Stryker. Oh, Jody Osborne's head driven right into that ring post. Smiley making the 10 count. We're up to 3. Stryker getting some composure back. Stryker with a closed fist on Jody Osborne. Starting to lay those into the stomach and midsection of Jody. Jody Osborne whips Sergeant Stryker into the ropes with a clothesline. Only a 1 count. This first round matchup, we also have Steve Harris and Scrapyard Dog coming up a little bit later in the first round as well. The winners of those 2 matches will face later on here tonight to crown the new Virginia heavyweight champion. And wow, what an elbow to the throat area of Sergeant Kevin Stryker. Jody Osborne very cocky taking that pin attempt.
He only got a 2 count, Tiny Tim.
I tell you, while you were gone there, Rick Diesel, Jody Osborne lost control but picked it back up very quickly.
That's a hard slam from Jody Osborne on Kevin Stryker. There's a lot on the line here, Tiny Tim. They're going for that Virginia heavyweight title. That's the first title in Virginia for the AIWF Mid-Atlantic, just for Virginia. That means that these guys will be the champion of the entire state of Virginia.
I agree, and you know, Kevin Stryker, no stranger to Virginia. Neither is Jody Osborne, but these two men have both fought in Virginia rings with AIWF. But it's been years, Rick Diesel, since we've been in a Virginia ring.
Yes, it has. But I tell you what, this group of people, these fans in Atkins, Virginia, have been itching for some AIWF action, and they're getting it tonight. Absolutely.
Kevin Stryker, I'm not sure how he managed to get turned around.
Hey, you know what, Tiny Tim? I just got a note. I think they was trying to pass it to you, but they gave it to me. They said that Ashton Ray has showed up at the building, and they've got a camera outside because they said that there's an issue with Ashton Ray trying to get into the building.
An issue getting into the building?
I don't know what it is. They said they sent a camera out there. There's a camera out there filming it, and as a matter of fact, they told me we're going to that right now, Tiny Tim. Ashton Ray outside coming into the building. It looks like Ashton Ray is outside getting mobbed by fans.
Who would have known that Ashton Ray would be as big as he is?
Well, he won that ever since he won that cruiserweight title. He has been on a roll, and I'll tell you what, it looks like that kid, and I hate to admit it, he's going to be a superstar someday. Kevin Stryker trying to make a comeback on Jody Osborne. This crowd getting behind him.
Kevin Stryker with a elbow down, kind of cocky himself there, Rick Diesel.
I told you it's all on the line right here, Tiny Tim. There's a belt on the line. One of these four men tonight will walk out of this building the brand new Mid-Atlantic Virginia champion.
Well, went to the well too much. Jody Osborne quick to get out as we're approaching 8 minutes into this match.
Well, you also know, Tiny Tim, like I said, there's a lot on the line. The man who walks out here with this belt will automatically become top contenders for TR Superstar as well.
Well, TR Superstar, well, it could be loaded. It could be a variety of guys. I mean, so many shots against TR Superstar coming up in upcoming weeks of our TV show, Rick Diesel, but that big one, April 4th.
Oh, there is so much coming up, Tiny Tim. God almighty. People, if you're out there watching AIWF Mid-Atlantic, you do not want to tune out in the next upcoming weeks because there's some big stuff coming.
I agree. And I tell you, Jody Osborne may very well.
He's not hooking that leg, Tim.
No, he's not.
See, that's what happens.
Jody Osborne looking at Smiley with disbelief. He feels that he should have had this match already wrapped up. Sergeant Stryker rallying those fans. Russian leg sweep.
He's going for the pin. Oh, he's got that leg hook. This could be it. Oh, and only a 2 count.
But still, that cockiness there, Rick Diesel and Jody Osborne. It's still, he didn't latch over with that other arm. He just drapes himself over the body of Sergeant Stryker.
Well, you know what, Tiny Tim? It's been a while since Jody Osborne's had a title around his waist. Him and Janetti was a long time running AIWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions.
Oh, kick looked a little low, but Jody Osborne into the ropes.
Oh, he went for a stop. Oh, what a move by Kevin Stryker. And that's it. Kevin Stryker has defeated Jody Osborne in round 1 of the AIWF Mid-Atlantic Virginia title. And he moves on to the second round, which will be coming up next.
signal for nothing up in here, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, I know what you're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Striker,
What's up?
you got signal up here?
Yeah, man.
I got that A-phone, man, and I ain't got no signal for nothing. How you got signal?
I got Boost Mobile. They can hook you up. Let's go inside.
You got one of these?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
See you in bed.
Oh, snap. You see that? What about the monthly rate?
55 a month.
55. I pay more than 3 of that.
And 10 gigabytes of data.
10?
And unlimited text and talk.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, hook me up, people. Hook me up. Hey, look here. Boost Mobile, Highway 601, Mayfair, North Carolina. And you know what? I love it, y'all. Come see them, man, so they gonna hook you up, and you don't. Watch out.
Ready for that next big in-home purchase but don't want to pay it all at once? Well, try Aaron's 2123 Rockford Street in Mount Airy, right next door to Staples in the Forest Oaks Shopping Center, where you can get it now for 120 days, same as cash. Refrigerators, washers and dryers, living room suits, bedroom suits, and all your latest electronics, laptops, desktops, tablets, and so much more, including the new biggest TV for the big game this weekend. Check it on out at 2123 Rockford Street in Mount Airy, or give us a call at 783-0600.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match will face Sergeant Demonstrator later on this evening for the Virginia Heavyweight Championship.
Steve Harris versus Scrapyard Dog, and what an ovation, Rick Diesel, for Steve Harris here in Atkins, Virginia.
I know, and see that Scrapyard Dog has always been on the side of the fans here as of late, has got to come up here and deal with Steve Harris. But this is, boy, he's one of these hillbillies from up here in Virginia, so you know good and well that all these people, that they know him. I mean, everybody out here is probably his relative, so I mean,
First Ty Tyson with the West Virginia comment, and now you with a hillbilly comment. I mean, come on.
Hey, I drove up here.
Come on, man. I mean, it's
I thought I was going to blow the engine in my car. Never in my life. There we go.
Good side of sportsmanship. The two men shaking hands.
See, I mean, that's the thing. Look at Steve Harris. He works in the same clothes he plays in. I'm sure he's wrestling tonight, and after the show, he'll probably go down to the hoedown, and he don't even have to change clothes.
Well, I'm not going to say. Scrapyard Dog and Steve Harris, fans behind Steve Harris. These fans having a great time in Atkins.
They are packed in here like sardines. I ain't never in my life.
They are.
Y'all. I see. There's a little kid sitting up here on his daddy's shoulder. Hope he don't pull his shirt up.
It is standing room
It's
only
like
in
a
the
concert.
Atkins.
Like a rock concert in here.
It's standing room only in the Atkins Volunteer Fire Department in Atkins, Virginia, where AIWF Mid-Atlantic has made their debut.
I seen an old gal over here a while ago pull her pants leg up and show her boob.
It wasn't Black Widow, was it?
Oh my God. She could have been.
What about all those shows coming up, Rick Diesel? I mean, Bassett, Virginia, Johnson City, Tennessee. I mean, all of these places the Mid-Atlantic has now hit this year.
You know what? The AIWF Mid-Atlantic is spreading out. Like I said, we're starting to invade Virginia now. Coming into Atkins, this is our first stop on the Virginia leg of the AIWF Mid-Atlantic. In 2 weeks, Bassett, Virginia, as well as Johnson City, Tennessee. The 28th of March, right? So 2 weeks, 1 week, 6 weeks, 9 weeks.
It looks like it was last night.
Oh, okay. See, I can't keep up. You know the way they film these things. I'm sorry. You know, we're not Vince McMahon. We don't have a big truck sitting outside with 19 Mexicans in it running a soundboard. We can't put this stuff out live. We have to tape it and put it out when we can. Jesus Christ.
Well, that means this coming Saturday night, Rick Diesel AIWF presents Spring Jam live from the Princeton Rec Center in Princeton. Oh! Little low blow for Steve Harris there, wasn't it? The fan favorite.
I don't think it was low, to be honest with you. I think it was a little high. Scrapyard Dog's getting a little older. He pulls his pants up a little higher now.
This coming Saturday night, Rick Diesel, Damian Wayne versus Justin Overstreet for the AIWF World Heavyweight Championship.
Tell you what, that's going to be a match that people's waiting to see. But here's the thing, if Damian Wayne can win that match in Princeton, will he go into Mount Airy against Samoa Joe as the World Heavyweight Champion? That is the question that's on everybody's mind.
It truly is, and Rick Diesel, I'll be the first one to say, what bigger title match for the World Heavyweight Championship for the AIWF than Damian Wayne versus Samoa Joe on April 18th in Mount Airy.
Then again, Justin Overstreet is a crafty little sucker.
He is, and I'll give you that, so it may not be a title match.
It could not be. All Justin Overstreet's got to do is make it past Damian Wayne.
Either way, ladies and gentlemen, that is sure to be a barn burner at Spring Jam. What about the debut of Sean and Mark Denny, the Gordy Bulldogs, all the way from the UK in tag team action here in the Mid-Atlantic?
Okay.
And as well, Ty Tyson and the Trinity and TR Superstar return to Princeton.
Will they? I've heard there's a big issue with Ty Tyson and TR Superstar about Princeton after the old dude attacked Ty Tyson unsolicited with a cane last time we were in Princeton. The people are insane.
Well, TR Superstar is scheduled to defend the Mid-Atlantic Championship against former WCW superstar Lodi. And I'm not sure what's on the calendar for Ty Tyson, but you're right, they may not show up.
I heard him talk. I was talking to TR Superstar earlier, and he told me that he has an issue with it, that he is worried about his security in Princeton.
Well, another huge match, not to take away from what's in the ring, but how about for the West Virginia Heavyweight Championship, Kevin Phoenix versus Lance Harrison?
You know, this one's been brewing. It's been brewing for some time. Kevin Phoenix and Lance Harrison have had a big issue. That's going to be a heck of a... Hey, who's that lady?
She's wearing a nightgown.
Oh, my God. That's Sexy Kavina. Oh, my good Lord God in heaven on a stick. That's Sexy Kavina.
Sexy Kavina.
He's had his hair did.
Sexy? Who's Sexy Kavina, Rick Diesel?
He just handed Steve Harris something.
But who's Sexy Kavina?
Don't kiss him, Darren. Don't kiss him. I know you want to. I think Steve Harris is... Steve Harris is just pinned. Scrapyard Dog going into our main event tonight. Steve Harris, Kevin Stryker to determine the brand new AIWF Mid-Atlantic Virginia champion. Oh my God! Wait a minute! Oh my God!
Who the hell's Sexy Kavina?
He's that gal.
That gal.
He's sexy. Well, we'll be right back. We still got our main event tonight. I like that music.
always knew he would. That's why he's over. He on top, but that's what he does now. If you don't come along, there's gonna be a beat down.
Phoenix. Hey. You alright, bud?
Man.
Your match is up. You need to get out there.
Oh, man, I've been traveling. I don't know how you did it. Ever since I got this belt, I've been down to all the different towns, man.
I know, I've been there. I know exactly how you feel. I got an idea. I'll be back.
Alright.
Wake up, take this, get out there. Go.
Alright, man. Jeez Louise.
Alright, go. You're up.
Alright! Come on, baby!
Get him, Phoenix! Eddie Zip Foods. Everything you need in a flash.
Virginia title. Once again, Tim Dolan is at the concession stand. He's going to be the biggest man in the Southeast. Kevin Striker, Steve Harris. To determine the very first AIWF Virginia champion. The Mid-Atlantic area has grown so big that we have a Tennessee champion, a North Carolina champion, a West Virginia champion, and now we're working on that Virginia title. And tonight, right here in Atkins, Virginia, at the Atkins Fire Department, we will determine that the brand new, very first AIWF Mid-Atlantic Virginia champion. Steve Harris with Kevin Striker down over that top rope, catches right across the throat. Now he goes to work. Steve Harris branching that camel clutch in on Kevin Striker. There he is. Tim Dolan is back from another trip to the concession stand. Never in my life. They've made $1,000 off of it tonight.
It is. They have outhouses here still. You gotta wait in line.
At the concession stand?
No, I was in the bathroom. Oh. Well, actually, I was trying to get there. Anyway, Steve Harris in full control on Sergeant Striker here. The Virginia Heavyweight Championship. I have no idea what you talked about in the first minute and 45 seconds. But
I talked about you going to the concession stand.
Wow.
And how one of these days you're going to be Jenny Craig's husband.
Well, it could be worse. It could be worse. Sergeant Striker with a 2 count on Steve Harris, the local favorite. The fans, even after the first round matches, still not sure what to think about this guy.
Steve Harris, there's a few fans out there that's got a little issue with him. I'm sure they feel betrayed by the fact that he actually consorted with Sexy Kavina.
Well, and Steve Harris in control. At least they have matching pants.
To an extent, yes, sure.
I'm just not sure that Sergeant Striker's was an issue for military and...
Oh! Steve Harris going after that knee.
Oh! When you take the foundation out, Rick Dean, there's not much more you can do on your feet. Harris going to work that leg.
I'll tell you what, that's going to give him some problems next time he has to run a mile. It might affect his jumping jacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, each week that I get to work with Rick Diesel is a special treat for each and every one of you. I just want to say that, Rick Diesel.
I see Steve Harris is complaining to referee Darren about the middle rope being loose.
These fans in Atkins sure do want to know.
Now, you tell me. Answer me something, Tim Dolan. Answer me something. How is it these people can eat roadkill but chant for PETA? They can't be animal activists. I've seen some stuff on the menu at a restaurant right down the street.
I'm not sure what to tell you on that.
Possum pie.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, for those listening at home,
Kevin Stryker said he's going to have a little beaver before he left up here tonight.
For those listening at home, we want to thank the fans for their warm welcome in Atkins, Virginia, here this evening at the Atkins Volunteer Fire Department.
God bless them all, each and every one.
All in the 110-degree heat of this building.
See, Steve Harris is working over Kevin Stryker. Now, here's the thing about Kevin Stryker. I think he gets a little nervous when he gets in there with new people. See, there they go, chatting about PETA again.
Oh, I think they're chanting cheater, Rick Diesel, cheater.
Oh, it's not Peter? I mean, PETA?
Steve Harris sending Sergeant Striker into the rush. There goes Gish. Boom, boom, there's another one. The salute, the up yours and boom.
I thought they got one of them's name wrong. Kevin Stryker going to the top. Look at him. He falls on that knee. It's over. He's going to fly. He's in the Air Force now. Oh! Big elbow from the top. 1, 2, and no.
So close. Sergeant Striker beating Jody Osborne of the Star City Rollers in the first round. Steve Harris over Scrapyard Dog. Get him right to the eyes.
He come out of the blue on him like that.
Looks like he's choking Sergeant Striker in that corner. Steve Harris pulling Striker out. Kicking that knee again and grounding Sergeant Striker. And there's those chants again from the faithful in this building. Rick Diesel, let's be honest, have you heard a crowd in this small of a building be this loud and vocal?
No, I have not, and they have turned on Steve Harris.
Striker quick to
Striker
reverse
trying
that.
his best to reverse it, but he wasn't.
Sergeant Striker is getting weak. And we're having to shout over top of the fans.
Makes me want to dance for some reason.
Well, I mean, you can do that if you want, but Harris back in control on that leg.
These people are something else in Atkins, Virginia.
I'm telling you, Rick Diesel, between Princeton, Atkins, Mount Airy, Johnson City,
The AIWF Mid-Atlantic fans are actually, they are the definition of fanatic.
Yeah. Well,
I heard that.
And what's that slogan we saw on the new T-shirt coming out? AIWF Mid-Atlantic, dysfunctional family entertainment.
That's right. You'd have sold out here if you'd have had that.
I agree. Striker on the rally, trying to get those fans behind him.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to get these fans behind him, and they are. Surprisingly enough, they are getting behind Kevin Stryker.
He's reversed it. All that pressure on Harris's knee and leg and an ankle maybe. Oh, into is it a modified, almost an SPF maneuver trying for it. And he's got it locked in, Rick Diesel. He's got it locked in.
Steve Harris is going to have to get to that bottom rope. There he does. You heard me. I'm like a coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harris and Sergeant Stryker over 8 minutes into this finals of your AIWF Mid-Atlantic Virginia Heavyweight Championship match. The winner of this match will join the ranks of Kevin Phoenix from West Virginia, Jackie Anderson from Tennessee, and Chains in the North Carolina region as the top 4 contenders for the TR Superstars AIWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship title.
And you know what, Tiny Tim? That is unheard of in independent wrestling. For one region to have a major champion, and not only is TR Superstar the major champion in the Mid-Atlantic region, but he is also a top contender to the AIWF World Heavyweight title.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Steve Harris still working that half the Boston crowd on the knee and legs and lower back now of Sergeant Stryker. And still chanting cheater at Steve Harris, who was the local favorite going into this tournament.
Exactly, but with the help of Sexy Kavita earlier in this tournament, it turned these fans against him super quick.
That they did, Rick Diesel, that they did. And Steve Harris now just taunting Sergeant Stryker, smacking him in the head.
That's what he's doing. He's working on his mind. That's military tactics almost.
Oh, reverse. Oh, a multi-time tag team champion, a multi-time AIWF champion over his career, gets the better of Steve Harris in the finals. But I don't think we're done seeing Steve Harris. Look at the look on Steve Harris's face, Rick Diesel. Look at the look on his
provided by Quality and 2136 Rockford Street in Mount Airy, North Carolina, phone number 336-789-2000 or qualityinn.com.